Hello and welcome to Learning Watercolor. The first thing we're going to do is learn some tips and techniques. You can use the first blank page of your book. You can either tear it out or just leave it in if you'd like. I'm going to tear mine out today. A tip for choosing your colors is to make sure you never use just one. Always combine at least two. Let's practice making thin, delicate lines and thicker, bolder ones. I'm going to paint a little landscape just to illustrate this. Watch how I press down and apply pressure to my brush and then slowly let off. This makes such a wonderful shape. You can go back over some of your lines to blend. Whatever color I'm using, I always do a variation of the color. So here I'm going to add a little yellow to the green that I've already been using. This is just important to add some interest to your painting instead of just using the same color over and over. I'm going to overlap a little bit here, but I always leave some white space. Moving on from making lines, I'm going to show you how to make a wash of color. This is really fun to play with. You're simply going to dip your brush into water and smooth the water around on your paper. No paint is used here. Now I'm mixing two colors to make a nice cloud color. This works best when your paper is newly wet, so make sure you don't spend too long mixing your color or mix your color before you start wetting your paper. Now I'm going to add a little bit of the paint into the wet blob on my paper. I can keep re-wetting it so it smooths around really nicely. This looks so good when it's dry, so you're really going to have to trust the process here. You can also play with adding a second color into here while it's still wet. This will blend so nicely. Hold on to this page as a scratch sheet. You can come back to it, trying out new colors or practicing a little bit more.